We should be able to beat this in one more go. So let us continue. Alright, let's continue. What up, nerds? Meow. The only thing in this house worth a damn is that cat. Holy shit, I'm rich. You know it'd be really funny? $1,000. Actually, let's just do 910. I got 2 aces? What the fuck? Take. 5 for 15, take. 13, take another. Ah, fuck you. Let's go again. Give me. There's a less than 50% chance that I don't die. So I stay. I made the right call, baby. Damn right. All right. Well, easy money. Let's get to work. Week 13, Case 1. Ashley Cohen versus David Hamilton. Y'all are gonna have to wait for a moment, because I want this antique plate and this funny plant. Nice. What's going on here? Damage lawsuit filed by Ashley Cohen against Ostovic Construction Company. Ostovic Architecture's defendant, plaintiff Ashley Cohen. Details. Ashley Cohen, the daughter of Fred Cohen, who died by falling from the 15th floor of the ongoing construction within the Ostovic Construction Company about a week ago, filed a lawsuit for compensation worth $120,000. Stating that the construction owners did not take sufficient safety measures. Relevant units carried out the investigations and added the results to the examination report. On behalf of Ostovic Construction Company attorney David Hamilton is featured. Ashlet Cohen. I was taking my child to school the day the accident happened. The call came and they said that my father had an accident at work and I was taken to the hospital. When I reached the hospital, they gave me the news of my father's death. I couldn't see my father on the first day because he was being examined, but the next day I saw his terrible state in the morgue. Those who did this should never see the light of day. Did Twitch ever restrict your Twitch stream because of gambling? Negative. I only ever get bopped for copyright over there. I request that the necessary action be taken against this construction company and its officials who did not take any safety precautions against the possibility of him falling from the area he was working in. Even though he was too old and aimed to make a profit even from security costs. David Hamilton, lawyer.
There are exactly 60 workers working in our construction. None of these people fail to prioritize their own safety. This is exactly what should happen. However, the employee named Fred Cohen constantly endangered the safety of himself and his friends by being too hasty in everything he did. The accident was entirely his fault.
Maybe Twitch realize it's a game and not real gambling possible. But might also be mad if you spend too long there. That might also be the problem. So is the report in evidence? Alright. Review report. Only iron fences were built around the building construction. There are no signs to deter pedestrians passing near the construction site. Employees have sufficient protective equipment. As a matter of fact, it has been observed that employees who are required to use protective equipment, even if not during working hours, do not use this equipment. There's no safety rope on the scaffolding built around the building to prevent the working teams from falling. All the damage occurred in the upper part because the person hit the ground head first while falling. The brain was critically damaged and the person died instantly. It has been observed that employees who are required to use protective equipment, even if not during working hours, do not use this equipment. Okay, so what I think that means is they have equipment, but no one uses it. I think? That's what that means? The phrasing is a bit, unclear. Do we have any digital evidence? Nope. Any funny emails? Nope. The L company, yep. Sounds like their safety precautions are shit. But I can't talk to them? Nothing to say, I suppose. Well, I find that they pay compensation for $120,000 to Ashley Cohen, and the company's operations are suspended until such time as they have installed the proper safety precautions. Ding ding. Easy case, baby. Strong silent type, ah. Strong, tough guy, eh? We got a plate. Look at our little plant. Look at this. You know what? Daddy's going gambling. We're playing more blackjack. Why? Because I would like to be able to afford that. That painting. Do 1,500. Take 14, take another. Stay on 20. Ooh, boy. Let's do it again. Another ace. It's just that easy, baby. Woo! Infinite money. We got 10K, man. You know what? Let's go all in. 5K. I'm going to lose everything. Time to fucking die. I can afford it. Less than 50%. I'm gonna lose it. I win again! I am fucking unbeatable. Yes. Yes. Alright. That's plenty. I got this money on my backs. Then fuck my real job, I'll just play blackjack. And now I get banned for gambling. Whoa, what the fuck? Alright, this is gonna be a serious one, I'll be right back. I need to buy the funny painting. Alright, I think this might be a serious case. Let's see. Valentine Plaus, a 37 male with a criminal record, positive mental health, and national status. Charges beating. Recently, Vinnie Plaus made a report to the police and stated that her husband was violent towards her. Vinnie and Valentine? The police went to the house where Vinnie Plaus and Valentine Plaus lived, checked the situation, and seriously warned the person named Valentine Plaus. The next day, Vinnie Plaus notified the police again and reported the same situation. Then the police went to the went to the house where the couple lived to detain the person named Valentine Plaus. Vinnie Plaus stated that she had a complaint against her husband. We're married for 5 years. I have never experienced any violence from my husband until now. But during this year, he increasingly started to use physical violence against me. I had to report him to the police. I thought it would calm him down a bit after that. But it wasn't what I expected, and he started to take a more aggressive approach towards me. The last incident I experienced was the last straw. I complained and filed a complaint against him again. I request that the necessary action be taken. I'm sorry, we have someone who would like to make their voice heard. Come here. Oh. Hello, lady. Aw, it's been forever since you've been on the stream, hasn't it? Yeah. You're not gonna meow now that you're in my hands. You don't do that anymore. You're just gonna purr real loudly. Yes, baby. Well, fortunately, I actually have to stream, Yash. So, you go do whatever you're gonna do. Meow. 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 You can't hear because of my noise gate, but every time I'm meowing, I'm yelling back at her. That one got picked up. Is he your cat? Yeah, it's Ash. Told you I've moved back, that I got my setup back in my house. Valentine Plaus. During our relationship with my wife, I did not use any violence against her. I love my wife very much, and I've always had a naive approach towards her. I think that everything we see in the world is the work of women. They are special. My wife and I have had occasional arguments and fights, but unfortunately these are indispensable parts of marriage. The only reason I argue with her is because I value her too much. I did not use any violence against her, then what the fuck do you... What the fuck do you call that? Well, let's see what the funny game is. Fuck, I don't remember how this one works. Ah, there we go. There we go. Assault report swelling and bruising around her right eye due to impact. Broken nasal bone. Yep, that definitely looks like what it was. This is a pretty easy open and shut case. Okay, this is beating. Let's see what we gotta say. In his statement, your husband said that he did not use violence against you. It was just an argument. What do you think about this topic? My husband is a great wordsmith and he definitely lies. I don't agree with him. Can you explain to us what you mentioned in your statement as the final straw? I cook the meals at home, and before I cook, I ask my husband what dish he wants. I asked him what food he wanted, and he asked me to make chicken salad. As we were eating, he told me that the food had no salt. When I told him I forgot to put salt, he threw the remote control in my face and it hit me right in the nose. Can't explain how it hurts. I went to the hospital alone and found out that a bone in my nose was broken. Why did you throw the remote control at your wife's face? Actually, I didn't want to throw the remote control in my wife's face. At that time, I was watching the football match of my favorite team, and the team was behind in terms of score. I got angry at one point and wanted to throw the remote control at the TV. At that time, my wife was passing in front of the television and it hit her in the face. That's exactly how it happened. Well, you know, the easiest way to deal with this? We know when the assault happened. Just check if there were any games being televised. The chicken salad incident. The funny chicken incident. Yeah, this is pretty easy, open and shut. Beating is an aggravated sentence of 4 years because he has a criminal record. Ding dong. Guilty. 4 years of jail. Ding dong. Nana Republic needs a better sports team. What if we introduce them to rugby? Hello, family. You enjoy how spruced up our house is? I know you love it, the only one here I actually care about. The only living being in this house worth caring about. Alrighty. Let's continue. Bill passed. Penalty reduction has been arrived for criminals over 50 years of age. Oh, now I have to remember if people are 50 years old. Alrighty. What the hell? Jean Isaac, 23, female, no criminal record, positive mental and national status. And Elliot Isaac, 27, male, with a criminal record but positive and mental and national status. Charges cybercrime. Recently, an abnormal amount money flow was detected in the inter-account transfer reports of the bank named Art Bank. The first person to notice the incident was a person named Johann Floyd, who has been working at the bank for 10 years. It was stated that there was a total of 5 money transfers in the incident and the money was transferred to the same account. As the amount of money increased at the same rate with each transfer, Johann Floyd thought there was something wrong and checked the accounts. The account owner, Elliot Isaac, was reported to the authorities and detained at his home address. Upon Elliot Isaac's statement, his sister Jean Isaac was detained at a residence address to take his statement. Elliot: I'm not aware of the incident in question. I don't use that account anyway. Since I didn't use it, I gave it to my sister when she needed it. We never talked to her about this kind of issue. She's Jean Isaac. It'd be better if you would consult her about this matter. I last saw her about a month ago when I went to visit my family. And Jean Isaac says,
I have no knowledge about the subject you are talking about. A few days ago, some money was deposited into my bank account. But I don't know who sent the money. I got the account from my brother just to save money and keep it safe. Seemed the bank misunderstood something.
Well, these folks are 50 years old, so the newspaper means nothing. Yeah, but we gotta keep it in mind for later. Hello, Dylan and Roman. Welcome to Banana Court, the Palace of Justice. Justice. How are you? Over in Twitch chat. Alright, let's see what the funny box has for us. Oh, easy. Hey. Alright. Bit number of the IP address that made a cyber attack on the bank. Correspondence of bit numbers to IP numbers. It was all of them. 1, 54, 14. It was Jean. It was Jean Isaac's address. We already knew that. I'm fine, just feeling a little bit tired. I hope you feel better. Hopefully you can feel better tomorrow. Sorry to hear that. We don't have any digital evidence on a cybercrime case. Really? Well, whatever. Let's talk. You stated that some money arrived in your bank account. Haven't you wondered who and how this money came from?
I was doing a different job at that time and only saw the incoming notification. I didn't even know the amount of money.
Money was transferred to your bank account 5 times and you were notified each time. Didn't you look at any of these notifications?
Actually, I looked, but I didn't understand anything. That's why I didn't tell anyone.
When did this start? How's your day been? Pretty good. It's Spent it cleaning and getting my computer set back up. Pretty good. Inter-account transfer reports. 5 money transfers. The same account. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I actually don't understand this one. Like, what is being alleged? It says here that, like, the money increases at the same rate with each transfer. 5 money transfers. Like, from what account was it going to? Because it's like inter-account transfer reports. It's all being transferred to the same account. Is it coming from different accounts? Like, unrelated accounts to them? Some of these cases feel like the information is incomplete. And there's no other evidence. Made a cyber attack on the bank. So they alleging that they tried to hack into the bank? What's the main idea of this game? You're a judge. You hear cases, you look at evidence, and you make your decision. A gander if they're guilty or not. You think I just have to guess on this one? 'Cause most of the time there's... Like, even when it's a tough decision, like, you can tell if something has been done or not. I'm trying to figure out what they're actually alleging was done. Probably. See, this guy's got a criminal record. What would be interesting would be to know what his record is. Because if he has a history of cybercrime, then, it would be much more likely that he is still doing it. And he's using his sister as a scapegoat. Do you play any other games besides this one? Yes. Dude's wrong is probably not a big deal. Well, I don't want to... I'm trying to, like, actually, like, do it. I wouldn't want to unjustly, like, sentence someone. I do believe they're still working on this game. I think it would be good if they were to go over and maybe fill out some of these cases. You know what I think probably happened? I do think he is trying to frame his sister. Because he gave her the account. And she seems kind of illiterate on this type of thing. She's like, I don't know anything about that. I just put my money in it. But then the money keeps going, and she said she doesn't know anything about that. I think he's trying to make her the fall guy. That is my assumption. Alright, let's see what we can do. You? I don't believe you are guilty. You, I believe, are. That's an aggravated sentence of 8 years. That's my decision. What types of games? Whatever I feel like. Small game studios, so there'll be flaws, of course. I'm not like roasting the game, I'm just saying. And there's obviously ESL as well. Anyway, what we got? Hey, salary up, baby. Would I have a higher chance of being arrested now? Did I fuck up on that one? God damn it. Well, shit. You said it wouldn't matter. Oh, man. All right. Well, let's get back to work. There's a 25% chance of arrest. I fucked that up. What do we got? That one's... Damn it, I have the urge to sneeze, but it's running away. Thomas Daniel and George Reese. Don't forget these names. If these people are punished for the crimes they are tried for, you will have to walk around looking at that shitty ass for the rest of your life. Think of these guys as the center of a city. If the center disappears, the city also disappears. If the city is destroyed, you will be destroyed too, Judge. I don't want to look at a shitty ass for the rest of my life. Really like your tuber model. Thank you. All right, George Reese, 33 male, criminal record, positive mental, national status. Thomas Daniel, 43 male, criminal record, positive mental, and national status. To the Banana Republic Court. Charges human trafficking, organizing prostitution activities. In recent weeks, a person named Lisa Margaret went to the police forces and claimed that individuals named George Reese and Thomas Daniel were forcing her into prostitution. Thereupon, police followed the individuals named George Reese and Thomas Daniel, who were thought to organize the prostitution ring. Did you make it yourself? Negative. I have an artist. 2 artists, actually. The police, in agreement with Lisa Margaret, placed voice recorders on the person. It has been determined that the gang secretly smuggles women from foreign countries by land and sea intermittently. During simultaneous operations, persons named George Reese and Thomas Daniel were caught and detained. Lisa Margaret.
I wanted to go abroad because there were not enough job opportunities in my own country. While doing research, I met people named Thomas Daniel and George Reese on the internet. They introduced themselves to me as businessmen and said they would help me with passports and visas to enter the Banana Republic. They said that they would also help with finding a job after entering the country. I thought I should take advantage of the opportunity. They demanded $10,000 from me for the transactions, and I paid. Afterwards, we came to the Banana Republic on a boat with many people whose nationalities I did not know. Immediately afterwards, they called me to a hotel room. When I went, they told me about a few businessmen. The job was about serving alcohol to these men and spending time with them. Shortly after accepting the job, I realized that this was actually prostitution for money. I said I didn't want to do the job. They also threatened me, saying they would file a complaint against me because I entered the country illegally.
Goddamn, Banana Republic is a great country. It's the goddamn greatest. Hell yeah, brother. I make these models as well, I assumed. The only people that could show up in Twitch chat tend to be people trying to sell me things. No offense. George Reese. I don't know why you arrested and questioned me. I'm not guilty of anything. What you say is just ridiculous gossip. You run an institution that has a certain reputation abroad and provides language training. We provide job opportunities in Banana Republic for affordable wages to people who achieve 95% success in our institution's training. Have nothing to do with organizing the prostitution ring of which I am accused of or trafficking in women. You can't ask me to tell you anything. I know my rights and I don't have to explain anything. I do a very respectable job. I do not accept the accusations. I find them disgusting and I want to speak before the judiciary. Nice. And live 2D sketch for one of my streamer friends. Nice. I hope that went well. Alright, well this seems pretty easy. Let's see what the fun box has for us. Oh wait, it's this one. Here we go. Alrighty. Fake passports and IDs found in the homes of Thomas Daniel and George Reese during the operation. There's digital evidence for the case. Let's see what we got. A sound recording. The audio listening device placed on Lisa Margaret.
George, I've got it covered. This is the money I earned today.
Okay. Tomorrow a different person will come at the same time and in the same hotel. Be nice to our customer this time. He is a very rich person.
No, I don't want to do prostitution anymore.
What? When things are going so well? Absolutely not. Yes, Thomas is right. You can't leave it in this situation. If you leave, you will rot in prison. Well, this seems pretty easy, if I'm being honest. Well, Many fake passports were seized during the operations carried out at your home. What will you say about this? We give these passports as gifts to our students who are successful in the language course. The reason for this is to increase their motivation. And was the reason for the conversations on the wire also motivational? Your Honor, those conversations are fake. The conversations you're referring to are not mine. You said in your statement that you will only speak in front of the judiciary. I'm listening to what you have to say. There's only one thing I can say. That's that I'm innocent. I don't know what George Reese was involved in. But I'm a businessman, doing business within legal boundaries. Is that so? Bro's not an actor? Certainly am not. Or is not, even. But human trafficking? They're both getting a... prostitution, they're both getting aggravated sentences. Let's see what the rule book. Neither of them are 50. God damn it, every time. Human trafficking is 12 years. Prostitution is organized. Another 20 years, so 32 years. $500,000 fine. Somebody take the lady who's coughing to the hospital. She's there all the time. Well, I'm also always coughing. And that voice break was the indication that I needed to.
But the hospital wouldn't do anything for me.
Guilty as shit. 32 years. 500 in fine. Ding dong. Fuck your life. Room. Now there's a nominal possibility of fucking dying. It's fine. Just don't stay out too long on the streets, kids. Alright, let's get back to work. Economic crisis is increasing. As a result of the depression caused by the economic crisis, people took to the streets. The government, on the other hand, targeted the mafia as responsible for these protests and said that it organized people. Alright. Week 14. What the hell is going on here? Lily Bauman, Casey Bauman, Abby Bauman versus Jaden Haywood. The issue of Jack Bauman's inheritance not being shared among family members. Defendants Abby Bauman, Casey Bauman, Lily Bauman. Are the creators Turkish? If you wonder why I ask, it's because, the dot above the capital I is a Turkish thing. Anyway, plaintiff lawyer of Jack Bauman, Jaden Haywood. Details. After Jack Bauman's death, his 3 daughters inherited assets worth $81 million. Before his death, he informed his lawyer that he would distribute his assets in his will. While preparing his will, he died of heart attack before completing it. Thereupon, lawyer Jaden Haywood decided to take the matter to court. Alright, seems... I was gonna say, seems pretty... straightforward, and then you get this. I'm Jack Bauman, I give away all my wealth to my most beautiful daughter. Shit. I guess I gotta judge their beauty. They're based in South Korea. Interesting. I wonder why the I dot then. Well, anyway, let's talk. Lily. Who do you think your father was referring to?
My father always loved me as my beautiful. He definitely means me.
Casey, who do you think your father was referring to?
I participated in the beauty contest. My father emphasizes this.
To Abby. Who do you think your father was referring to?
My name means beautiful. Because my father knew this, he wrote it this way in his will.
No digital evidence. They all look pretty ugly. I mean, it's artistic. One, beauty is subjective. Two, like, none of the character sprites are particularly attractive. They're not supposed to be. Well, man really died of a heart attack on the first page. This is like starting a book going and immediately fucking dying. I'm just gonna evenly distribute it, fuck it. Yeah, you all get it. Easy enough. Alrighty. What's up, my loving family that I fucking despise? Who the hell are you? If you do not find Max Freud guilty of the charges for which he is tried, his acquittal will be your end. Understand what we say thoroughly and make a careful decision. Why is everyone always threatening to kill me? God damn it. Max Freud. 63 male, no criminal record, positive mental, national status. All of them got arrested somehow. Except for the cat. Oh, I love the cat. Cat's great. What did I name him? Mittens? Is that what I named him? It's been like a week and a half since I first played. I don't remember what I named him. Lessons, yeah, he gets half. Charges inciting hatred and hostility among the public. Max Freud has been criticizing the current government on his social media accounts for the last 2 months. Posts shared from these accounts contain both misleading data and incorrect information. People from the public who believe in him and tend to be anarchists took to the streets, demonstrated without permission, and committed illegal actions collectively in some regions. During these illegal actions, the slogans of the demonstrators, "Resign the government" and "Long live Max Freud," were recorded. As a result of these events, the person named Max Freud was taken into custody. I did not commit any crime. I simply exercised my right to our freedom of expression in our country, and pointed out the aspects of the government that I did not like. I would expect statesmen to take these statements of mine as constructive criticism, not as threats. In conclusion, you can judge me for criticizing, but you cannot interfere with people's freedom of expression. That only goes so far. That only goes so far, man. I'm being honest. There's a reason why you can't shout fire in a fucking theater. Ah, fuck. Here we go again. There we go. That was easy. Alright, posts made by the individual on social media. Isn't it time to put a stop to this happening? Now is the time to show the power of the people. Let's gather for action tomorrow and show them who's boss. Hashtag time to protest. We are gathering for action tomorrow. With the person who took this picture liked that. Hashtag protest, hashtag revolution. My good sir, I think it's gone a little bit past, gone a little bit past, freedom of expression and has gone to organizing. Look, I'm all for protests. But whatever the fuck illegal actions means. Like, what the fuck does that mean? See, that's why I'm saying, some of these cases need more information. What the fuck does illegal actions mean? Did someone jaywalk or did someone get shot? Like... Anyway. Do you see yourself as responsible for the illegal demonstrations and actions carried out by the public? Your Honor, I am not responsible for these actions. The government itself is responsible for the economic crisis. It is claimed that you are a senior manager of the Mafia, an illegal organization. Is there anything you want to say about this subject? Your Honor, these statements are nothing more than a smear campaign to discredit me. The evidence department does prevent sabotage, but they have a tutorial for some of them. I've never been given a tutorial. I just had to figure it out. I know the in-universe reason. But like... it's also annoying. Alright, well... I'm finding you guilty. Yep. Citing hatred and hostility. Against the state. Nope. Instigation. Nope. Public. There we go. 7 years jail. Yep. Ding ding. 7 years jail. Ding ding. Hey, we got an extra $100. Nice. The cross one thingy. That's the only one that has it, but it's not a tutorial, it's a... this is how you're actually supposed to solve it. W Judge, do you think it's going to piss them off anyway because I didn't do the full bit? Like the man won't fucking die before he gets out. Anyway. Ah, fuck, what do you want? Your family says they don't get along with the neighbors and want to move to a new house. You move to a new home, weekly household expenses will be $2,000. The next week's payment will be at the new price. Fuck. Well, I don't have to make a down payment. So that'll be okay. Yeah, we'll do that. You know what? Let's get a little bit of a cushion. I'll stay at the 20, thank you very much. There, baby. Yeah, baby. That's pretty low, but it's less than 50% chance. I always win. I'm a god of blackjack. 8. 11 take. Hey, baby. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I really want to do? I want to even out my money. Actually, before that, let's go get a drink. Ooh, that's steep, but I'm at 100 mental again. Thank God. To the casino. All right. Get rid of the 50. I just do 50. Yeah, let's just do 50. 11. 21. God damn. I have a luck of gods. All right. Happens if you do leave a wheel of fortune. Oh, I see. I'm assuming you put your money on one of the fruits. And then it rolls. You get times however much. Let's put 100. Watermelon. 100 on banana. And stop. Hey, I got 200. I broke even. All right, so that's what that does. I think I prefer blackjack. Let's go play some more. Let's get another 300. 12, take a card. 13, take a card. Damn! I finally lost. All right, let's get 600. I'm staying on 20. You can't make me leave. All right, let's get 2K. Blackjack King lost. No, I'm a failure. Take, stay. It's risky, but it's the closest I'm gonna get. Fuck. That was doomed no matter what. You know what? Let's go big. Let's go big, big. 9K. 3. 9, take a card. 13, take a card. 19, stay. Why am I fucking snapping my fingers like I'm like a out of control greaser band in the like greaser gang in the 80s? What the hell is wrong with me? 10K. Let's do this thing, baby. 19, I'm staying. You think I'm crazy? Fuck. No, no, no. Let's do it again. 12, take. Ah! My money. I need my money back. I need it back. 13, take. 21. Oh, thank God. All right, let's get back. We're on a comeback tour, baby. We got a blackjack. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get a 21 too, you little shit. 13, take. God damn it. It's like less than 50% chance there. 20, stay. Oh, thank God. All right. 12, take. 19, stay. Yes. All right. I'm back up to 30. But what if we go even further? What if we go even further beyond? 10. 13, take. God damn it! Again. I need my money back. Oh no. The gambling is taking over. 17, stay. Fuck. 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 And 20, stay. Okay. We're back to 20. This is how it happens. 18. 19, stay. Nine. Stay. Every time it starts to make me. It starts to take my breath away. 19, stay. No! Oh, I need it. Oh, I need it. Oh, I need the money, man. Give it back. No, give it back. Come on. Do your worst. 20, stay. Stop gambling. No. I need my money back. 17 to stay. That's fine. I'll take a wash. 5, 6, 14. Take. Fuck! I should have stayed. I knew I should have stayed. I probably would have lost anyway. 16 stay. It's a bad one, but stay. Worked out. It's all working. It's gonna work out. Okay. It's gonna work out. We're come out on top, baby. Yeah. 20. Stay. Yes. But what if I go further? This is how it happens, ladies and gentlemen. 19 stay. 40. Let's get to 50. Take. Stay. Yes. And now I am satisfied. What up, family? Meow. I return with 50K in my pocket. I'm going the fuck to bed. Alright. What's up with this guy? Jeremy Jean. 31 male, no criminal record, negative mental health, and a national status. Charges of beating and extortion. Details. The incident took place in the evening on 11 Rose Street near the Congress Center. A person named Melanie Ruby, who was walking on the street, was stopped, beaten, and some money stolen. As a result of the investigations carried out by the police, the person responsible for the incident, named Jeremy Jean, was taken into custody. Melanie Ruby.
It was evening. I was returning home from the market. I passed by the Congress building. At that moment, someone blocked me and started hitting me with a hard object in his hand. The last thing I remember was resisting not to give up my bag. Afterwards, I fainted and dozens of people waited over me until I woke up and informed the police.
Jeremy Jean?
It was evening and I couldn't find food for a long time. I saw a woman coming out of the market. I have no idea who she is. Thought she might be a good person and asked her for something to feed me. I didn't even have the strength to stand anymore. She ignored what I said and continued on her way. I got very angry and found a piece of wood and blocked her path ahead. I hit her and took the money I found in her wallet and ran away. If she had given me something to eat, this wouldn't have happened. I did this because she didn't care about me. So what, am I too worthless and vile to be cared about?
No, but it also doesn't give you the right to beat the shit out of someone in the street. You can do the funniest thing if you weren't a fair judge. Not guilty. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Melanie Ruby assault report: cleft and forehead area, bruises and rashes due to impact in various parts of the body. Alright, well. Seems pretty obvious, man. What do you have to say for yourself? In your statement, you cited the fact that she didn't care about you as the reason you assaulted her. Is the fact that a person doesn't care about you a sufficient reason to beat them?
Yes. Your Honor, a person who doesn't care about me deserves to be beaten.
That's the first time he's had question marks at the end of it. Anyway, Bailiff, skin this man. You're going for treatment. Ding ding. Moderate possibility now. Damn, shit's gone. Shit's going up. Everybody hates me. Except for you. You love me, don't you, Mittens? Why am I at 30-40? What the fuck? Did I fuck up that last bit? He seemed obviously guilty. Anyway, who the fuck are you? Teddy Bun. Okay. Alright, fine. 37 male, no criminal record, mentally positive, national status. Charges multiple planned murder. Details. In the past 6 months, reports of missing women and children began to increase in the Gambo village region. During this process, many women and children who were murdered in the same way were found dead. It was determined that the victims stayed at the Preston Hotel at different periods. The most obvious common point of the murders is that the victims' heads are severed. Based on the common characteristics of the victims, the police prepared a female police officer as a potential victim and placed her in the Preston Hotel. The person who contacted the female police officer was Teddy Bunn. Teddy Bunn, who showed an aggressive attitude after inviting the officer to his room and tried to tie her to a chair, was caught with the intervention of the police. Yep, it's the guy. Thought this was related to the Red Rose Killer? Nope. This guy's his own thing. Statements. These accusations I am exposed to are very serious. My goal was just to fulfill a sexual fantasy of mine. I've heard of murders in the area, but they have nothing to do with me. I'm not a murderer. I'm just someone who wants to experience different pleasures. That's all. Yeah, sure, bud. Sure. See what the funny box says. Oh, God. Curse of Ra upon you. There. Alright. What do you got, funny box? A large number of cutting and piercing tools found in the hotel room where the suspect was staying. A large number of human teeth were found in the garden of the person's house. These teeth were tested for DNA. DNA of teeth found in Teddy Bunn's garden passed victim's DNA. Strand matching guide to correct DNA sequence. It looks like they match. Yep. They match. Well, what do you have to say for yourself, Teddy? You said in your statement that you tied up your victim because you had a sexual fantasy. What were you going to do next? Your Honor, first of all, I don't accept the victim label, and what I do with my partner is my business. Yeah, you don't understand. I'm a kinky bitch. You always choose your partners from the same place? I live in that hotel and spend most of my day in the hotel restaurant. In my opinion, it is the most reasonable place, and I do not see any problem in doing this. Well. Just saying they found the teeth. Apparently, he says he stays in the hotel, like he lives in the hotel, but he has a house. Well, multiple planned murder. Let's see. That is 30 years of jail. Ding ding. See you later, idiot. Ding ding. I'm not dead. I'm not in jail. Hell yeah. Alright. You know, all things considered, I'm actually in a pretty good state. 100% mental. 50k in the bank. In the dark of the night, your sleep is interrupted by the sound of knocking on the door. Here we go again. Look through the hole. No one is there. The knocking is stopped. I'm not fucking opening that door. I'm going back to bed. Don't open the door. Do not open the door. If someone knocks on your door like that, and then they disappear, don't open the door. If you feel unsafe, call somebody. Anyway, what the fuck is going on here? You have seen some shit, kid. Oh. Well, there's a reason why this game has like a million content warnings, I suppose. Gerald Dunai, 56, male, with a criminal record, positive mental and national status. Charges of child abuse and sexual harassment. Details. Ellie Amy lives with her own mother, Emma Unai, and a person named Gerald Unai, whom her mother married after breaking up with her ex-husband. A week ago, Ellen Amy called the police and reported that her stepfather was sexually harassing her. After the notice, the police went to the house where Ellen Amy lived and detained Gerald Unai, her stepfather. Statements. Gerald Unai. I'm in great shock. Still can't believe Ellen would do something like this. I don't do such a thing. I can't. It is very difficult to understand why she reported me this way. I'm really sorry. She is my daughter. I love her more than my life. I wouldn't do such a thing to her. This is a very big accusation. I'm innocent. Please understand me. And Emma says,
I don't have any information on such an event. And I can't even imagine it happening. Gerald is my second husband and he sacrificed so much for Ellen. I don't think there's anyone who could ever do that. But I can't help but question how Ellen came to make such a report. I'm in great shock. I hope such an incident did not happen.
and Ellen says,
I was sleeping in my room in the morning. My stepfather came in and I woke up to the sound. He approached me in a way I didn't expect and I pushed him away because I was afraid. At that moment he grabbed my arm and squeezed my throat. When I started screaming, he let me go and asked me to undress. Told him that I didn't want to do such a thing and to leave. If you don't get out, I'll scream, I said. So we went out and left. Then I called the police.
well, we'll see if the funny box has anything for us. Well, that was easy. No signs of assault on the person. Ziggs gets a senior discount if guilty. Well, unfortunately for him. What's a senior discount of death? However, there is no sign of assault. It's not impossible that there wouldn't be bruising. It isn't impossible that that it wouldn't bruise if he squeezed the throat. It likely would, but it's not a 100%. Once again, what's this guy's criminal record? What has he done in the past? Anyway, let's see. Your stepfather said it never happened. What do you think about that?
Never expected anything like this from my stepfather, but...
You realize this is a very serious accusation, don't you? If your stepfather is found guilty, he will be punished severely.
How much punishment will my stepfather receive?
If what you say is true, he could go to prison for life.
What? For life? I actually lied. My stepfather did nothing like that to me. I just wanted my real father to live with us.
Kid, what do you mean? Did you slander your stepfather so that your real father would come back?
Yes, I thought if I did this, my real father might come back. I am sorry.
Well... Get the fuck out of my courtroom. Wasting my time. Hey, we get 3K. Nice. Kid's going to judicial, whatever I think it's called. No. Oh god, I've been arrested. You've been arrested. What'd I do? What'd I do? I've actually been very good. Ah, come on. You're gonna arrest me? I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little birthday boy. A little birthday judge. You wouldn't arrest a little birthday judge, would you? Anyway. Now, the kid's not going to juvie. Going back to bed. Just do the same thing. Nothing changes in the cases, does it? Just finished one-shot solstice. How we doing? Well... This little girl was trying to get her stepfather executed. How you doing, beta fan? How'd you enjoy one shot? Give the same verdict. I'm just making sure that I have all the information just in case. And we'll see if we die. Hey, we live this time. Nice. For what? For abuse. Sexual abuse. We're still making money. Fuck, what do you want now? Wife says her mother was hospitalized and $4,500 is needed for hospital bills. Yes. We'll help with that. We got money. Doing good. Enjoyed it too much. I miss Nico. I have heard nothing but good things about One Shot. I really need to play it one day. We got the money. Yeah, we do. And 100% mental. We're in a good place right now, even if the cops want me gone. As the mafia leader abroad, it is claimed that the secret leader of the mafia escaped abroad. Well, who is she? And why was he running? The cops want me to go, and the mafia wants me dead. Shit. William Burke? Isn't that like a guy? William Burke? Yeah, there was a fucking murderer. In the 1800s. Yeah. That was a murder man. William Birkin from Resident Evil? No, William Burke. He was a murderer in the 1800s. Deltarune is next Wednesday, I know. I've got people on Discord saying that they're going to fucking explode. I need to catch up so bad, man. I'm gonna beat this. I'm starting to think I might drop Cult of the Lamb, actually. Because that game is way too goddamn long, and I'm not really having fun anymore. And then I gotta play Clair Obscur. I'm contractually obligated to play Clair Obscur. And then I'm doing Undertale and Deltarune. Anyway. William Burke, 36 male. No criminal record, mentally positive, national status, yes. Charges aiding and abetting an offender. Recently, in the morning hours, the person who was claimed to be the leader of the criminal organization was smuggled out of our country illegally. According to the information received, although the identity of the leader of the organization is unknown, it has been determined that he made this escape together with Agent William Burke. When police forces came to his home with an arrest warrant, he surrendered without resistance. I have no information about his identity. In the secret order sent to me, sealed by the Ministry of Internal Affairs, a meeting point and the task to be carried out were written. When I went to the meeting, I was informed that there would be a special person in the vehicle. I fulfilled this duty just like every task given to me. I went to the mentioned area and took the vehicle to the other meeting point. There were two people waiting at the second meeting point. They told me that my mission was successful and that they would take care of the rest. I remember a small boat in the area, no other obvious details. They told me to go. The person in the vehicle did not get out during this time, so I have no data on his identity. I fulfilled the clear order from the ministry. I have been serving this country for years. What the? May not be in the Deltarune streams to actually enjoy the game first, I fully understand. I do the same thing with games I want to play. Which is why I don't watch much anymore. It was like, I want to play that eventually, so I never watch anything. Even though I never play video games. Okay, this guy got the mafia leader out. The Ministry of Internal Affairs. Yeah, is definitely doing this. Last time I saw someone play Undertale, there were loads of backseaters and spoilers, so beware of those, I guess. Well, fortunately, I don't have to worry about those personally. Because I've already played Undertale. And I've watched it a bunch. But I will still monitor chat for the benefit of people that might not. Alright, well. See what the funny box has. Ah, fuck. Ta-da! Alright, the envelope found in Agent William Burke's apartment stating what his mission was. Banana Republic of Ministry of Interior. Mr. Burke, you have been given a top secret mission. It is important that you go to the address below tomorrow evening. Do not inform anyone during this period.
Well, we have definite proof of corruption now.
Backseaters then. Well, if anyone wants to beat their sacks, they will be slapped if they get too annoying about it. I tend to just ignore when people tell me what to do. Alright, let's see. Have you ever received such duties from the ministry before?
You can guess that I cannot reveal my duties. I received a few more orders, the contents of which I cannot share.
You did not inform the intelligence while carrying out this order. What is the reason of this?
Your Honor, this order came directly from the Ministry of the Interior. It also said that the mission was secret and that I was not to inform anyone.
Well, aiding and abetting an offender with no criminal record. Let's see what this is. Stealing? Nope. Crimes against the state? Nope. Public? Fuck. Investigation? There we go. 6 years jail. Ding dong. Fuck your life, go to jail. We're fighting corruption around here. Didn't die. Didn't go to jail. Yeah, man. What up, family? Daddy's fixing the country, don't worry. Case 2. Mafia, after all we've been through, I'd like to see you try. Putting me down, 50% chance of arrest. Peter Smith v. Katie Rose. Filing a lawsuit against the clothing company Blazer logo on the grounds that it contains obscene content. Defendant Blazer Company, Plaintiff Conservative Life Association, CLA. Oh, God. The clothing company named Blazer introduced its new logo and advertised on billboards in the past weeks. Following the situation, CLA representatives filed a lawsuit to change the logo and remove it from the billboards on the grounds that the logo has sexual content and is intended to harm the morals of society. In this case, Katie Rose representing the Blazer Company, and Representative Peter Smith representing the Conservative Life Association. Oh, what's the logo look like? Oh! Huh. Yeah, maybe. Huh. Huh. Wow. That's crazy. Mr. Smith, what do you have to say?
Your Honor, I think you will agree that the first time you look at the logo, it is displayed on billboards where our children can easily see it. We would like these to be removed from the boards and the logo to be changed.
Ms. Rose, what is your defense?
Your Honor, as a woman, I don't feel uncomfortable looking at this logo. I think it's very well designed. We will never allow this association to be a moral watchdog over us.
That's why there's 50 warnings, yep.
Think of the children.
While I am not normally one for moral watchdogging, as she said, that's just that's just straight up a pussy, dude. Like, come on. Come on.
I am a banana.
Guy looks like he has bandages on his head. He just has a really wrinkly forehead. Don't judge him. Well. See what we can do. See, I don't know if these should be the only choices. I think there should be a third choice, which is it cannot be displayed, but the logo doesn't have to change. Because that would be my choice. Is the logo cannot be put on billboards, but you don't have to change it. But apparently I can't do that. Guess we're going with this. Change the logo, get it off the boards. Hey. Same roll twice in a row. Alrighty. See, I don't know why they do the dice roll when it's a % chance. What do I know?
Meow.
Alright. Next. Case 3. For these idiots. Ponza Kim and Go Brain Unity. If these names are punished, a bomb will explode into your house just like it did in the mall. Are you willing to sacrifice the lives of your wife and kids? We don't give a fuck about the other guy. Blame him and pin it on him if you love your family. You guys haven't managed to kill anybody yet. They keep threatening me to fucking explode. But they never do. Jamil Koskanvayev. 38 male. Criminal record, mental positive, national status. Ponza Kim. 37 male. No record, mental positive, national status. And Your Brain Unity 45 male, no record, positive mental and national status. Charges for terrorism and multiple planned murder. Details. The bomb incident took place in the evening at the Jewel Town shopping mall. 44 civilians lost their lives in the incident. Three suspects were detained upon review of camera records. Ponza. The fact that you caught me doesn't change anything. Such actions will continue. Everyone will know who we are. The Brain says, I have no connection with the terrorist organization you were mentioned. I was just there to shop. Just because I wasn't physically harmed doesn't make me guilty. I was trying on clothes in a store booth when the bomb exploded. And Jamil says, I don't know why you detained me. I am innocent, and this is the first time I have even heard the name of the organization you mentioned. I'm a doctor who practices his profession and loves his country. My job is to keep people alive, not kill them. Oh my god. Is that Pat from Pat Stares at Fame? Nah, his hair is too red. Anyway, let's see the funny box. Yeah. God damn it. Well. Photos of RPK terrorist organization members wanted on the code red. That's everybody except Jamil. Wait, just make sure. Wrinkle inside the nose. Yeah. Cheek. I'm fucking playing. That's not my neighbor over here again. We got a comb over. Yeah, that's him. This guy might be innocent. What the fuck? Boom! This is an old meme. There, let's talk. DeBonza. Give me the name of the leader of the terrorist organization. I'll do my best to ensure you receive the minimum sentence. There's no one in charge of the organization I'm affiliated with. We're people from among the people. We don't have a leader. Why did you carry out such an action? What is the fault of the civilians? They are creatures living in comfort. When we were in so much trouble, you never thought of us. You never saw us. Of course, there will be a recompense for everything. These guys aren't very good anarchists. The Go Brain. You pleaded not guilty in your statement, but your face matches one of those wanted on the red list. What do you say to that? Your Honor, I think it's a great coincidence. I think it's natural for people to look alike. Now, do you know these guys? To Jamil. Your Honor, this is the first time I've seen these men. I was so scared there that I ran to the person closest to me. How was I supposed to know he was criminal? Well, I actually think Jamil is fine. I think it's Bonza and Go Brain. Yep. Jamil? Not guilty. terrorism and multiple planned murder. They're all nationals. That's 30 years. Years plus 80 years, 110 years. See you later, idiot. Wait, no, that was fuck. Sorry. What I meant was 110 years. Oh, man. I'm gonna die because of that decision. Ah, well. It's only 10 years. What could go wrong in 10 years? The world's never changed that much. Meow. Did they ever say what the FBC does to paracriminals? I assume kill them. Or bring them in. Like they did to Emil Hartman. Alright, week 17, case 1. Who the hell are these dorks? We are offering you $100,000 to clear Abraham Brown and Gally Bosch of the charges for which they are charged. In return for your acceptance of this offer, we promise you a luxurious life with your wife and children. Just imagine it. Joke's on you, dumbass. I can have infinite money for playing blackjack. Abraham Brown, 61, male. No record, mental positive, national status. And Gally Bosch, 55, male, no record, mental positive, not a national. Charges, match fixing. Player mistakes made in the match between Frontert FC and Penenza FC led to an investigation. After the accusations against Abraham Brown and Gally Bosch became clear, they were taken into custody for questioning. Abraham says, "You claim that I committed match fixing, but this is not match fixing. It is definitely a conspiracy against me. It is a sham prepared by those who are uncomfortable with me being in this position." And Gally Bosch says, "This is a heavy and difficult accusation to bear. It is obvious that we did not commit this crime. That's all I have to say." We'll see what the evidence has to say about that. Who the heck's letting these notes pass? Probably the corrupt as hell police. Alright, let's see. Telephone conversation between Abraham Brown and Michnin Odysseys. "Hi, Michnin, how are you?" "Hello, Mr. President, I'm fine. How are you?" "I am also good. I have an offer for you. If you accept it, I will be better." "I'm listening to you, President." "You know that we have a competition with you this weekend, and it is of critical importance for our championship. I have an offer of $5 million to give us this match. Distribute some of the money to your players and technical staff." "How can I do such a thing, Mr. President?" "There is nothing that can't be done. What I want is not illegal. You will only give some money to your players and technical staff. Most of the money will remain yours. I don't want any objections." "If it's not illegal, then okay." Additional report investigation notes. Reports were prepared that Gally Bosch, the vice president of Frontert FC, sat with the managers of Penenza FC for 3 hours, and the money bag given by Gally Bosch was observed. Telephone call records of Frontert FC president Abraham Brown with Umsen FC's football player Stroll Vex. "Hello, Vex. How are you?" "Thank you, Mr. President. I'm fine. How are you?" "I'm good, thanks. I tell you what." "Yes, Mr. President?" "You know that we will play a match with you next week." "Yes, President, I know." "I have an offer for you. If you want to play badly in that match, I want you to play badly in that match. If you do it, don't score goals, don't run too much, avoid tackles. If you do what I say, $1 million will be in your bank account as soon as the final whistle blows." "Mr. President, it is not possible for me to do what you say. This is a crime." "No, it is not.
If any trouble happens to you, the responsibility belongs to me. There is nothing illegal here.
Okay, Mr. President. If you say so. Any digital evidence? Nope. Banana Republic sports are fixed? No!
Oh man. The sanctity of my sports. What the hell?
What do you say to the accusations that you gave incentive bonuses?
Your Honor, I am a president who, like every president of a club, meets with the executives of other clubs. I have given incentive premiums due to the insincerity between us, but this is not match fixing.
So you don't admit to match fixing?
No, Your Honor, I didn't match fix. All club presidents do what I do.
Do you have any evidence you can provide us regarding this?
Not yet, Your Honor, but if you give me some time, I can find proof.
That would actually be very nice. But I don't think that's something that I can actually do. I don't think that's within my purview. Anybody, Galibosh? What do you think about these charges?
As my president said, incentive bonus is not a crime. This is also frequently done by other club presidents.
And do you have any evidence you can give me about that?
Not yet, Your Honor, but I'm sure I can find it if you give me some time.
Should get some proof before court. Well, actually trading. Like trading information as like a deal isn't uncommon. I don't think they're going to. Well, this guy isn't a national, so we have to deport him. And well, I think that 100 years thing fucked me up. I cannot afford to have more possibility of arrest. So I gotta deport him. And this guy's getting half match fixing, which is years of jail and 2.5 million. Right, you are being deported. You are getting, make sure, 2 years jail and 2.5 million. %. What is this bullshit? I think I've done some bad inputs that has caused me to get on the bad side of the court, which sucks. But anyway, ding ding. I'm going to jail again, aren't I? Not today, baby. All right, we're gonna have to be playing RNG with this. I'll be honest, this arrest assassination mechanic is kind of dumb. Because you just RNG it. Now, how that would work would be in a roguelike game. Like a roguelike mode, like a random mode. Where you're just given random case after random case. Not like a storyline type thing. I think the assassination and arrest mechanic is kind of poorly implemented. Anyway, let's finish this week. Oh my god, this guy's low poly. It's also very sad. Hedrick Bonds, 36 male, criminal record, and negative sanity. Charges insult. Frankie Hook, who works at Peaky Burger. This is a Peaky Blinders reference. I wouldn't know, I've never seen it. Was objected to racist remarks by Hedrick Bonds while delivering an order. There was no discussion or similar situation as a reason. When the security cameras were examined, it was observed that Frankie Hook was just doing his job. person named Hedrick Bronze was taken into custody after Frankie Hook filed a complaint. Frankie says, "While I was doing my job, I started to hear racist remarks coming from the person named Hedrick Bonds, who was sitting at table number 11. He started insulting me about my skin color. He must have seen my name on my caller ID because he addressed me by my name and said words that were difficult to digest. I do not know the reason." Hedrick Bonds says, "First, I thought today was just another ordinary day when I ate a Peaky Burger, one of my favorite restaurants, but there was a difference. I noticed that the restaurant, which I thought did not employ black staff, started to employ black staff. We run the independence of this country by fighting, and none of them were there while we were fighting. Bothered me that he was happy and just able to do his job. It doesn't bother you, the problem is with you." Okay, guy. Alrighty then. Alright. I wonder if this is going to try and get me to say a slur. What's a restaurant that ends with burger? Good burger. Anyway, except from the voice recording that Frankie Hook keeps on behalf of customer satisfaction. "Hey Frankie, who took you to this restaurant?" "I'm sorry, did you call me?" "Yes, is there anyone else here besides you?" "Yes. You wanted something, sir?" I don't know if I should read that. Would you like a brain supplement with a difference of $90.99? $9.99. Good on Frankie for staying calm. Not that you're obligated to, but it is always fun to see. Alright, well anyway, let's talk to this fucking weirdo. "Do you think you were justified in your insults?" "Yes, Your Honor, I think it was to the bone. I think this is what it should be. Every normal person thinks like this. What are you thinking? Were you fighting while this country gained its independence? How can you make such an accusation?" "I didn't fight, but my grandfather did. You'd have to be crazy not to understand this, don't you think so? Let's hear your thoughts, too." I think that's fucking irrelevant. Well, anyway. His sanity's impaired, so it doesn't really matter. Ding dong, go to treatment. Sending you to the sensitivity camp. This would be the funniest case to get arrested for. Nice. Alright. Meow. One more case and that's the end of the week. I think we're going to take a break. Oh my god. Who the hell are these people? Miley Conis, 55, female, no record, mental positive, national status. Adler Conis, 27, male, no yes record, mental health positive, national status. Zeri Conis, 22, no record, mental positive, national status. Charges murder. Details. Zinner Conis, who lived with her daughter and 2 grandchildren in a detached house near Green Village, was found dead in his room by his daughter. 3 stab wounds were detected on Zinner Conis. Adler Conis, the great-grandson, disappeared after the incident. 23 stab wounds! Upon the situation, an arrest warrant was issued for Adler Conis, who was positioned as the main suspect. 3 days after the incident, he was found hiding in his friend James Grojan's house in Green Village, the same region, and was taken into custody. Upon the statement of Adler Conis, his sister Zeri Conis and his mother Miley Conis were taken into custody to take their statements. Adler says, spelled differently by the way, "I am aware that I have become a suspect because I ran away. I'm still trying to digest the incident. I loved my grandfather very much. I am the last person who would hurt him. There were constant fights in the house over an inheritance issue. My mother and sister were constantly arguing with my grandfather. I should have predicted this would happen. I am so sorry about my grandfather." Zeri says, I don't understand why I'm here and giving a statement right now. The guilty person is my brother. Why don't you arrest him? I was watching TV with my mother downstairs when the incident occurred. You can also ask my mother." Which Miley Conis said, "Even though I am in such a state of mourning and depression right now,
Why do you bring me here and take my statement? The real culprit of the incident is clear. Go and question him.
They're both trying to pin it on him. Here we go. Which isn't immediately suspect. I mean, it's possible. Here we go. What do we got? The knife used in the death of Zenarconis. 2121311. It's not him. That's Miley. 2121-311. It's Miley Conis. DNA sample of hair and nail marks found in the body. DNA sample of Miley Conis. They match. Wait. No, they don't. There's a mismatch right here. These do not line up. The plot thickens. DNA sample of Adler Conis. Also doesn't match. Zericonis. Green, yellow, red, blue, green, yellow, blue, red, yellow, green, red, blue, yellow, green, blue, red, green, yellow, red, blue. It matches Zeri. Zeri and Miley did it.
Miley Cyrus? Oh my god.
So what we have to say. In your statement, you mentioned the issue of inheritance. What exactly is this issue? Can you explain it to us?
Your Honor, my grandfather owned several houses and some land. But my grandfather said he would donate most of his fortune to charity. As a reaction to this, my mother and sister were constantly arguing with him and constantly threatening my grandfather.
What do you have to say about the inheritance incident your brother mentioned, Zeri?
Your Honor, what my brother is saying is crazy. He's saying about who he can blame for his crime to avoid punishment.
Now, do you have any evidence to prove that your brother is guilty?
No, but while I was watching TV with my mother, there was a noise upstairs.
No one informed of you about the timing of the incident. How do you know the time of the incident?
I just said I heard noise. I guess that's when it was processed.
Miley, who do you think committed the murder? In your statement, you didn't specify who you blame for the crime.
I think the culprit of the incident is my son Adler because he disappeared after the incident. No matter he is my son or not, truth must be told.
Well. That's murder, Miley.
Yeah, he's murdered.
They're all positive. Alright, it is over 50. Alright, 7 for Miley, 14 for Zeri. Adler, not guilty. Miley, 7 years. Zeri, 14 years. Make sure. Here we go. Ding, ding. Hey, we got a raise. Hell yeah. Don't make me do this again. Nice. Alrighty. Give me that money, baby. Yeah, man. Oh, baby. And a family doesn't even want anything. Alright. Well, we have been going for about 2 hours, so I think now is a good time to take a break. I gotta go do some things, so